guys, we're back. I don't know how to really introduce the video. Let's give you a bit of a wipe up first because I'm sure you're a bit dirty. We're off to a good start anyway. A damn good start at that. Welcome back, guys, welcome back. Oh man, we've launched in the wee hours of the morning, pretty much midnight. No, obviously it's not pre-dawn, as in the sun comes up so early. I don't know, I'm delirious. But welcome back. We launched super early this morning. We went for a bit of a trip up the canal and did a bit of jack fishing, and we had some success. I'll definitely roll some of that clip. But we're out at Scarborough today, guys. We're going to try our luck for some early season grunty boys. With all this rain that we've had and pumping some fresh out into the bay, but it does also look pretty clean out here, so it could be a bit hit and miss, but we'll see. We'll get a bait down and see what happens. But the main aim is to get a feeder grunter and hopefully upgrade on some of our PBs. Definitely upgraded a couple of jack PBs, which is good. If you can't tell, I do look a bit fried. It's been a minute. Bip. We got 2 jacks. We kept one and we let the other one go, and we tagged and released it. But one of them on swim bait and one of them on the paddle tail, so it was pretty good. I had to run heavy leader. Didn't want to get smoked, basically. Anyway, that's not why we're here. We're here to catch some grunty boys. So we're throwing the little Daiwa in the 90mm. With the little hooks rigged up like so. I can probably run through that a little bit later with you guys. We're going to move you guys over to here so that you've got a better position. Oh yeah. And then we're basically just going to pitch her out and hop her along the bottom. We'll see how drift goes. See what happens. It's always good when you can come out and get stuff done before you're actually about to do the main event. I just love it. It's nice, it's refreshing. Back-to-back 58cm pigeon pair jacks. Thank you for coming, basically. You know what I need to do? I need to get a can of Coke into me. I'm getting a little bit fatigued. Yeah. Oh man, the thing is huge. It's so big. That's a stonker jack, man. It's like a lake jack. Or whatever, you know. It's just massive. Massive. So we're running some 15 pound. Oop. I don't know if that was nib. I reckon it's probably just bottom. Hard to tell. We're going to throw around the vibe a little bit first off, see what happens. Failing that, we'll probably change to chase baits prawn. It's another option that I quite often use. Works really well. But we'll see. I don't have huge, like, high hopes or anything. What do we got here? World's smallest fish for the day. Bloody trumpeters, eh? Oh, he got himself off. Never happens. Never happens. Alright, let's get back in there, eh? Yeah, a lot of little shit pickers and stuff like that. I'm gonna see how we go, see if we can get a grunter. It is a little bit early in the season. They normally don't rock up till about January, February, but we're just gonna see. And we've only got a small little weather window here. The wind's supposed to pick up probably about 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning. So we're just sort of getting out and seeing if we can't get it done. That was actually a good hit. Fouled the vibe. That might have been a snapper, maybe. Hard to say. It was a good hit, whatever it was. One thing I hate is I like drifting side on, which isn't always possible, but it's nice when it can be done, you know. Super slow drift, should keep us in the zone. It'd be nice to get a fish relatively quickly. We're going to find out whether it's going to be a viable day or whether it's a dud day pretty quick. It'll be interesting both ways. Bleak here anyway, we might have to go for an explore, go do some searching, ground searching. It's never ideal. There we go. I mean, we're not even at the good bit of bottom yet. Oh, there we go. What have we got? I think we might have a grunty boy, maybe. There's a lot of weight to it. Go drag, you reckon? He's big. Or foul hooked. Ate it on the drop. Oh. Oh! I popped him. Popped him. Yeah. That was decent. That was decent. I bent me hook out. Bent me hook out. Alright, we'll spot lock here because it looks like there's a couple. Never good, never good. I pulled a bit too hard and he didn't really have enough hook points in him. That's why you should back your drag off. And I have that tendency to not to, you know. I think it was a grunter, because typical grunter nature, it ate it on the drop. Just going to change this treble over real quick, just to something a bit more robust. When they're straight out the packet, they're not too bad, they're not great, but my fault for running too heavy a drag, really. Right, so I'm going to throw on a Viper, a BKK Viper. These things never miss. Oh, there's that wind already. Could be a very, very brief window today. The old puff of breeze is getting into it pretty quick. Now, check the leaders, all good. Go for another drifty drift. Bit unfortunate. Drag's a bit looser now, so see how we go anyway. Just picking up big time, so we're gonna try and punch it out, and I don't know. It's not looking great. It's not looking great. We might have to do a Plan B episode or something like that and go somewhere else. But we'll see what happens. Oh, maybe not. What do we got? Fighting it all gangly. I think it's a good... it's a gold spot cod. That's why it fought so well. Look, mate, I will take you. I've got a mangrove jack in the esky, so a poor man's trout will go nicely. And he is definitely legal. Never go at it, eh? Not bad. What a shit of a day. I knew the wind was going to be pretty bad. I mainly wanted to come out for that night session, but have a go at it. Steez, he's picked it up. Absolutely croaked it. We'll take a little codley any day of the week, eh? Putting together a mad little feed, and yeah, little look at him. Not bad. Not a bad little gold spot estuary cod. These things are super tasty. He is going in the esky. Faux show. Especially if he's legal. They got to be 38, so long as he's 40, I'm happy. Yeah, he's 42. 43. 43, I will take 43. We want our grunter. Let's get our grunty boy, eh? Get into it and see if we can get another fish. Codley's going no-nice, as my son would like to call it, no-nice. There we go. I think that's our grunter. If we can get him up before the sharks get him. Is it? No, it's a snapper. Not bad, but. Is he on the back hook as well? He is. Ding, 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 ding. Was not our species of choice. But look, we're having a good day. The weather's not great. I'll take a little squire. He'll go nice in the icebox, and we're putting together a pretty good feed. I've got to replenish things, so we'll get him dispatched and away, and we'll keep going, I'd say. The Steez has done the damage. And like, I mean, he's what, 40? What is he? Yeah, 42. Not a bad fish at all. Okay. Something I don't do enough of is get the good camera out. So there you go, guys at home. Lovely little panty. Little panty about, probably 42, I think he was, to the tip. Nothing massive, but we'll take him for a feed. We've already got a mangrove jack and a codley, so that'll go nicely. But let's keep going. I want a grunter, so we're going to keep persisting with this wind. It's a bit ordinary, but you know, you get that. So let's keep at it. Conditions are very average today, folks, just in case I haven't already told you. So oh, give the video a like, give it a thumbs up, whatever. Just watch it. Just watch the video. I don't even know what part of it I'm going to use as far as making the thumbnail goes. That's always the hard part. Tell you one thing though, I'm having fun, and that's what fishing is all about. Let's briefly touch on technique. It's not a lot of it. Throwing upstream of our drift, I suppose you could say, upstream. Throwing up from our drift, keeping as much tension on that line as we can so that we can watch that vibe hit the bottom. And then lifting, hopping, keeping it up off the bottom. And then working it back to the boat as we come up on the drift. If you're looking to try and practice this at home, or practice this out on the bay, out on the river, wherever you're going to be fishing, I definitely suggest doing it on a very calm day. Because if you can't tell, it's not a very calm day. No, I shouldn't say that. We're here and we're having fun, all right? We've gotten a little bag together, and I'd say we're actually going to go back up and do another drift, to be honest. I didn't think I'd be saying that, but we've started to get a good little bag together. Now, obviously, Redcliffe does have more to offer than chasing grunter, which is heavily seasonal. As you may have seen, cod, snapper, a whole host of other different reefies are always present here. So if I'm not up here flogging it, you guys should be. So no, I'm joking. Just catch your limit. Like, everybody gets really pedantic these days about flogging spots and all that sort of stuff. These areas are pretty plentiful. You've just got to know how to fish them, and you've got to go a little bit shy on your leader. Like, I'm using 15 pound here. It's pretty light leader, and it's fluorocarbon 15 pound as well. So you know what you got to do in order to get the bite. You know. 'Twas not expected, not a big one at all. All right. We're cradle snatching now. Old BrisVegas is a cradle snatcher. We've gone from catching, Oh, perfect release. I mean, you probably wanted to see it at home. It was very small. I've gone from catching 60 centimetre mangrove jack overnight to little tiny schnappies of the morning. Once this drift is done, I'm putting on my sunnies because it's getting bright. Well, I don't know, guys. You let me know in the comments below if you think this video has actually turned into something pretty good. I didn't hold the highest of hopes. But you know how the wind picks up a little bit earlier than what it's supposed to. A couple of different things happen, and you start to and ah. You're like, nah, is it going to be worth staying out? You know, do I call it early? Like, I've been out on the water since midnight. Well, not for drama when you love it, like I do. Trust me, I do, especially when things come together. And I got 58 centimetre mangrove jack last night. I'm a stickler for calling it as it is. But you know, call it what you want. 260 centimetre jack last night. We've got a cod, a little gold spot cod, a schnappy. We're doing all right. Yeah, so I do apologise with the videos lately. I just haven't been able to get enough together. It's been very, very trying times, all right? I'll try and put in as much of this mangrove jack as well for you, just because I don't think this is going to be a very long video. It's been tough. Between the wind being what it is now and rain and work, and it's been a bit hard to get out and go for a fish. And then I've been doing a lot of leisure fishing as well. I know, how dare I. Almost seems like the wind has shut the bite down maybe, or I'm just not drifting over fish. Hard to tell either way. Whoa, that was a bit of a scary wave. Bigger rogie. Alright, this is definitely the last drift. I'm sorry. We cannot continue to do this. I'm thinking we may be calling it, guys. It's just a bit too rough.